everyone, and welcome back as always. We're back again.
Hi.
I always look forward to this show. The Dragon Prince. So loved Avatar: The Last Airbender. It's great. And we're loving Korra so far as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I love that world. I love the adventure in this, the magic behind everything. And we learned a little bit about Zadia.
Oh, yeah.
The melodies, the bark flowers. I know there's more to it, but I think it's so cool.
They're so colorful.
Yeah, and this is where Callum wants to be because he loves magic. So he's just
excited.
like, oh, with his cube, going everywhere
Zim
with
is
it.
exploring.
Yeah, Zim exploring everything. He's just such a happy dragon because that's what he knows, and he's just great. I love it. And Ezran, unfortunately, is going through a lot of hard times right now. Kind of getting bullied. He is the king now, and he's being insulted and challenged. He's there for the people. He wants peace.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
But the other kingdoms do not.
And one leader wanted to persuade him to have almost like a ward or someone, a regent.
A regent,
I think she wanted to be the regent.
Yeah.
And he declined it.
Are you talking about Opeli?
Yes.
Yes, the girl.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I like her, and I think she was an original advisor. She was on the council of King Harrow or something in the past. And I was kind of iffy. I'm like, okay, well, why is she even... I know she's trying to guide Ezran, but I'm like, okay, well, maybe she wants to do it for her own because she knows so much and she's always telling people kind of what to do, that maybe she wants the power. But then at the end, when she's like, you decide who it is, and she was smiling, the way she was doing it, it seemed really genuine. So I think she truly does care.
I hope
and
so.
that she's trying to just tell Ezran, you know, this doesn't have to be your... not problem, but it doesn't have to be on you right now. Like, you can find someone and be a kid, grow up, you know, actually have a childhood before you have to be a king to rule this huge kingdom, you know? So I think she really meant it, and she doesn't want the power, you know? How Virion gets away with everything, I'm kind of glad that she really is, like, she sticks up for herself and really handles
and hopefully
situations.
she's right by his side, and Corvus is there, and
Mm-hmm.
he can make this happen.
I love Corvus. I have to say that I was specifically requested. I think that's so cute. And I love always being reminded, of course, that Ezra's a child, which we know, but like with the guards going with him and him trying to get through the door and they keep like closing the spears over with the axes, whatever that weapon is, you know. Then them shouting exactly what he said. It's like, you don't have to repeat everything I say.
Like, I know
And we didn't mention the chef last time, because remember the chef always got mad at him in the past?
That's right. Now he's like, however many you want.
Yeah, always serving the king. And I'm like, I hope he's eating other stuff too. I'm sure he is.
And he's just he's so himself because he's taking so many he can have.
And Faye just eats way more. I'm like, wow, I don't know what a glowtoad eats, but as long as he can eat those, it'll be okay. I like where they are. I really want the whole gang together, which the whole gang is just 3 of them. And Zim. Can't forget Zim. But yeah, so we'll see where it goes. And this episode's called Ghost. We have a thumbnail right now, and shows Rayla and another elf. I wonder if that's her parent. A ghost. I'm thinking like maybe she can somehow connect with a parent or something. This is my assumption. I don't know. We'll see. I like to kind of guess. Sometimes I'm way off. But yeah, I think maybe ghost. And we try not to read the description because sometimes it spoils stuff that's going to happen. And we want to see Amaya because we didn't see Amaya last time, right?
We have to see her.
Yeah, hopefully she's okay. Hopefully.
Be okay.
So shall we get into it?
Yes.
Yes, let's do that.
303. Every time it's like Aang hitting the lion turtle statue every time.
I can't believe I'm almost home.
You're just nervous. Once they see you and little baby Zim, I'm sure they'll help us. These fellas are so stackable.
But my new human friend might not be so popular.
They'll turn around.
Your charming new elf friend.
Oh no. Just put horns on. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Callum.
But you got your finger though. You gotta get rid of one finger.
Yeah.
The illusion's not complete. Oi, mate! I'm an earth-blood elf. All me best mates are trees.
Oh my god.
High 4.
Look at
High 4.
My boy sticks his fingers together.
I can't even do that. Oh, he high-fived him.
Yeah.
Or high-foured him.
Yeah.
It's like, don't use that accent and don't wear the antlers. Oh, wait.
This war started because Zadia thought we destroyed the egg of the Dragon Prince. The Dragon Prince is alive. And he's really cute, by the way.
Hey, what
Not
about
as
me?
cute as you.
Look at that.
Yeah, he's so
No, he is
okay.
The Dragon Queen, with the help of an elf named Rayla. When the Dragon Queen sees her baby, her heart will change. There could be peace again.
Aw. Oh, that's cute.
Character.
He has
So,
support.
What do you think?
I think your little boy put
Oh,
his
no.
hopes in fairy tales. You don't need to throw me out.
I don't know.
You'll find out.
Kick him in the butt. Sunfire Elf Kingdom.
Sign language, actually. And she probably uses Catullus sign language specifically.
Can you translate or not?
Oh, yes, of course.
Nerdy.
Although, I don't
Thank
suppose
goodness.
a hand language would technically be linguistics. Linguistics?
Seems
The
nice.
language, the linguist.
Let's watch right through. It's kind of neat.
Welcome to Luxalia, human.
How did she get in there?
Oop.
Ooh, cinched your butt.
That one had to open a window to get through.
My home.
Here? No, I mean, I like it. It's
Where's everybody?
It's hidden by an illusion. I perform a special ritual that lets me see through the spell.
how do I get in then?
You'll use my key. Just do what I do.
He's blushing.
Is she flowing with them?
I don't know. Is she flowing with them? Ah, just kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's there opening it.
I thought that too for a second. That's cool. He's all over the
She's
place.
probably done it a million times.
Okay.
Magic!
Oh, maybe. Oh, I guess maybe it is.
And Zim didn't have to do it.
Illusion. Ah, pretty cool. It's like Lord of the Rings!
Yeah.
This is it. The Silver Grove.
Pretty.
Wow.
Gorgeous.
Isn't it amazing? I want to show you everything. I can take you where they make the best moonberry surprise.
Ooh, Moonberry surprise.
No one's gonna question?
What's in it?
It's a surprise.
But, like,
One
the
of
antlers,
surprise. Yeah.
You're gonna be like, what the
What
frick
is
is
this?
Show
that?
you where I grew up.
Rayla, something's wrong.
Yeah.
They
Wow.
have no faces.
That's weird.
No.
Oh,
Oh no!
Like cursed?
What's happening? What's wrong with
that's a
them?
good.
It's me. A ghost.
Huh?
She's the ghost.
Yeah.
Wow.
I always feel like he's gonna eat it. He never
Right?
does, but.
Oh, it killed it.
My children,
Use some dark magic.
the egg. Did you get it?
It's not an egg anymore. It's hatched.
It hatched?
But Dad, Soren could have died.
That doesn't matter!
Ooh.
Show your true colors.
I would have asked you to choose the egg
Really?
over
Sure.
my
Aw,
life.
he doesn't
Yeah.
care
Came
about
to
Soren.
it.
She's thinking about it because.
Is that why you told Soren to kill the princess?
Ooh, that's cool. She went right out with it. Yeah, haha. Oh crap! I didn't expect to come back to me.
That's right.
Good for you, Claudia.
I was wondering why they didn't say anything about his antlers.
They just don't know what happened.
When my parents joined the Dragon Guard, I went to live with Runan and his husband, Ethari.
Oh,
They
cool.
were my parents' best friends.
Aw,
We're
so
going to meet
it's kind of
Ethari.
like an uncle.
Aw.
Will he be
Ethari.
able to see you?
He wouldn't have done the spell. He always had faith in me.
Aw.
Ethari, it's me. I'm so glad you're here. There's
Or
been a
maybe why
mistake,
you reckon it.
but you have to tell them. I didn't.
He's not
know-
reacting.
Yeah.
He's a ghost.
Ethari?
Or she. Yeah. Same spell.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Your radiance.
Ah, I like that. Khaleesi.
Capture this human general at our border. Dispose of her.
No. Yeah, see? She saved you. A life for a life.
No, Ethari, not you too.
This isn't fair. There has to be a way to get his attention.
Oh, reflection.
Oh, wow.
He can see me. Yeah, I'm here. But he can see how I feel.
Rayla. So I know you did not betray them out of malice.
Aw, but they don't know the story. Oh, that's sad.
Aww.
Elves are judgy, man.
Why did you tell Soren to kill the princess?
Oh, is that what you thought, Soren?
Oh, he's gonna make fun of him.
Surely you know your brother is
Oh, don't do that.
confused.
That's so
Wait.
wrong.
I know I'm not the smartest, but I know what you said.
You're
You
awful.
told me to return with the news that the princess died.
You said accidents happen all the time.
I knew tragedy might have already befallen them.
No. You said that I'd know to do the right thing.
Don't question it. You were right.
Oh no, here we go.
You've got to.
Zorbear. I
Zorbear,
don't believe you
nope.
thought you heard it, but you obviously made a mistake.
No.
Aw, poor Soren.
Oh my god.
That sucks.
Unless she's
Unless
playing
she's doing
him.
it in front of her father. Just
Unless
Oh,
she's just
maybe.
playing him.
Animations.
When assassins are sent on a dangerous mission, Ethari enchants one of these flowers for each of them.
My heart goes out with this one.
Aw.
I promise.
I
will
love how they
return
do
your
this on
heart.
cartoons. It's like, aw. I was hoping Renan was like a father figure or like uncle or something. He's not dead though.
Nope.
So what
I
happened
bet
with
you
this
he
flower?
can transfer back.
At least I hope he's not dead, but he's in a coin.
They have it all wrong.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, he's like, I want one of
That's
those.
so cute, yeah.
We'll let the light decide her fate.
What's that mean?
Oh, sheesh.
If you want to live, you have to look into the light.
Okay.
Reading her lips.
She give me lips.
Oh. Took your soul.
A human with a pure heart. How original.
Make it.
Just take her.
Oh, really? Still? Well, at least she's
Enjoy your
safe. Enjoy
pet,
your
yeah.
pet, yeah. Pure heart, though.
Yeah.
Oh, just like that. Very good.
There you are.
Oh.
You know, I was never as strong as the others.
He's nice though. Don't hurt him.
I'm Riddler's Earthblood elf friends. Trees to meet you.
He's not
Trees to meet you.
Trees to meet you.
I like him.
We found the Dragon Prince.
Trees to meet
The
you.
egg wasn't destroyed. There could be peace.
It's a miracle.
Trees to
Can't
meet you
believe
too.
But Rayla, you need to know the Dragon Queen is dying.
Big
Oh,
kitties.
those are cute, boy.
And a wolf.
You can ride faster than you can walk.
They're neat.
Take this off. He's having so much trouble.
Yeah.
Aw.
That's cute.
Can I ever come home again?
I don't know.
Aw.
I mean, credit necklace.
Oh.
The one Renan had.
It's a real moon opal. My love will be with you even when the moon is not.
That's such a sad spell to do, you know?
Yeah.
It's... Not be able to see their faces.
Another one.
Ooh, that has to be Renan's then, because it's still
yes.
glowing. Yes.
Regina Draconis!
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh.
Cool.
wow.
And then we'll watch credits. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's Renan's. Aw, and the two necklaces.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cute. The sun,
The
staff.
sun, yes.
Look into the lights.
Yeah.
Oh, God, they made them all glowy.
Aww.
I don't like how they try to like, make it fun of it.
High five.
High five, how funny.
High four.
High four. Trees to meet you. That's my favorite quote.
Was it like that?
The fact that Ethari even said that back, I thought that was so funny. I knew, like, at that point, like, don't insult the elves and act like that you're an earth blood elf, I guess, because, like, they look like twigs. At least with Rayla, when she was trying to be human, she didn't get too close to people, and she had, well, she kind of was in a crowd. Well, she was in a crowd. Yeah. But she had the hood on and everything, so it was easy to her gloves.
She hit her hand, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Callum doesn't really have that luxury, unless he actually just puts a hood on. You do the same thing, maybe put something on top to make it look bigger or something, but I love how Ethari immediately was like, trees to meet you, and he knew right away. He looked at him that he was an elf. And I love how Rayla just stepped in and said, like, don't humor him, and then he was like, okay. But yeah, so Ethari, I like him a lot, and I thought maybe he was one of the parents as a ghost, as we discussed in the beginning. So he's actually Renan's husband.
Yeah, I thought he would be a little bit more excited with Zim. Like, wow.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Alive.
Oh my God!
I know.
I don't know.
So
Maybe
he just
elves are more reserved or something.
Yeah.
Because all the other ones were like really strict. Like Renan was very serious, and Rayla was even really serious in the beginning until she met Ezra and Callum and went on their adventure in the beginning. But yeah, so I think Rayla's actually opening up and maybe becoming a little bit more like a, you know, not she's becoming human, but her personality's opening up more. But I'm just so shocked that the elves, I'm saying the elves, but the Moonshadow elves are that judgy to banish her, you know, not actually knowing the story.
Knowing what happened.
So say like they were successful, like okay, they weren't fully successful, but one binding came off. So Renan sent that arrow out to show that the king was dead or something, that red arrow before.
Yeah.
That was done, but something could have happened. You know, all the elves died. It was tragic, and maybe Rayla escaped. Maybe she was there with them.
Maybe she's, you know, held
captured.
captive.
Yeah, exactly. And for them to be like, yep, okay, well, you know, you tried your best, but we're just going to say you did the worst thing possible and screwed everyone over, and we're just going to shun you. That's horrible.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, and I try to predict things, as you know, and I try not to say too much while we're watching, but now I'm like, well, she's so mad at her parents because she was probably led to believe that they actually ran away when maybe they didn't. Maybe something similar happened, and maybe they're still alive, maybe they're not. She said that they're still alive, but she doesn't know what happened. They ran away. You haven't seen them, so they could have died. Maybe they had enchanted flowers too, though. Who knows?
Yeah.
But they're part of the Dragon Guard, so I don't know how close they are to wherever the Dragon Guard is, but...
And there's only, well, there's 2 lotus flowers still glowing.
Yeah.
Hers and Renan's is in the water.
Yes,
So
it has to be
there's-
Renan's, right? Because we saw them in the point, they didn't
And so
die.
their parents, we didn't see her parents.
They didn't have
They
one.
weren't in there, yeah.
Unless
they
there's a
weren't even
different
in there.
pool,
Yeah,
but I think
that's
that might
true.
be the enchanting pool. But who knows?
That was
yeah.
just the assassin group.
But just a judge like that, so maybe her parents are still somewhere, and maybe they're in prison somewhere.
Oh, maybe.
I don't know. I really don't know. I now want to know more about that. But the thing is, they super judged Rayla and just like shunned her from her own home. You know, so that's not nice and how insulting, because she's like, oh, well, Ethari wouldn't do that to me, so he'll be fine. And no, he did it too, because even though he seems kind-hearted, you know, he lost his husband, and now he's like, yeah, well, I know you didn't do it out of malice, but...
Yeah. And Amaya's still alive.
Amaya's still alive.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, and that other elf wanted to protect her because she's a warrior too, and saved her.
Yeah.
So I think that's important. I'm glad
And
she
to
did
be honest
that.
with you, that's the least that she can do. I mean,
That's
she did
right.
save her life.
She did. Mm-hmm. It's cool seeing that Sunfire elf actually walking through the fire.
That was very interesting.
Yeah, and how she has that skin. And I'm starting to believe that maybe certain elves can't do certain things.
I don't know, because the linguistics
had to open a door to get
She
through.
just went like that, and it opened up. So maybe one of them opened it up for Amaya to get in there.
When the linguistics teacher went through, she seemed kind of like nervous, like when it closed behind her, and she was like, whoo! So I was kind of wondering like if she doesn't have that fireproof. Yeah. So I wonder if only certain elves can do that weird lava thing, you know, and get superpowered.
Yeah, definitely, because the leader seemed like she had no problem. She just walked right in.
Yeah.
Got
What a cool prison, too. Poor Amaya. Like, how hot that is there. And you can't
She's
leave.
still tough, man.
Right there. Like, oh, she told me to stick it where the sun don't shine or something. Like, I just laughed. I was like, oh my God, that's totally Amaya. That's what she would say. Especially being limited in her own way. And that's why I love this show, because they challenge that where... Yes, she's a warrior and she speaks sign language and she's in prison, and thank goodness that other elf brought in someone who could translate, you know, and she still is like wise and just like tells her something rude. I just love that, you know. But this show is very impressive. I got excited when I heard about Ethari. We have same-sex marriages and stuff, but to do it in a cartoon, I haven't ever seen that really. I don't think I honestly thinking about it. So I think this is huge to actually show husband and husband. Like, I think that's so cool to actually have that.
Fantastic.
And many years ago, I used to watch this show called Inuyasha. I've mentioned it before. I know, like, fans would always joke in the past because they have this character named Shishomaru, and he was very feminine in a way. A lot of people would, I don't want to say joke, but they would say, like, oh, well, he should have, like, a husband or something, or they were trying to match him up with another male character kind of thing. Not that it has to do with that, but that's where my mind goes, because, like, it was so different back then where you just never saw that. And in this show, you see that a lot, where you have Anya's mothers, you know, which is great, and then you have all kinds of people that you wouldn't normally see in a role like that. take up these different
think it's
roles, and I think that's amazing that they
It
do
should
that.
be, yeah.
The only thing I didn't like was at the ending credits. I like Ethari and Renan, of course, together, but having them glow, I'm like, it's kind of making fun of it, I thought, a little bit. Maybe not. This is how I took it, but that was kind of funny to me. I'm glad that Ethari was able to talk to Rayla, and she was able to go home for a little bit. But now the queen's dying, so what the heck?
Yeah.
Right, and
The
when
loss of
she
her
finds
maiden.
out, Zim is alive, it might,
Maybe they'll get there just in time to
Yeah.
save her. We've heard of people dying of broken hearts before.
I know, especially with her mate gone, so.
Yeah, I'm thinking her baby's dead. Like, how sad is that?
Yeah.
I know.
She might live for a while after that too. When she sees the
Hopefully.
baby, you know?
I wonder how
There's
big
some
she
spirit,
is, like
yeah.
Sol Regum. And
That's
hopefully she will be happy to see them because they're going through this whole journey. And who knows, like when they get there, she might be very angry because, her husband or mate is dead.
Yeah.
And thinking her baby. But hopefully she'll have a good heart.
Especially with Callum there. Hopefully she won't get mad
like
at
I'm just
the
going to
human.
eat you first because
Yeah, right.
I don't think she's going to be angry like Sol Regum, but who knows?
And what about Viren with the kids, lying to the kids?
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh,
I felt
yes.
really bad for Soren too because he really tried to stick up for himself there, but Viren's just good with words and he even started making Soren second guess himself. But to make fun of him like that, that's not cool.
right.
Something tells me
His own
Claudia
son.
is not
No.
believing him.
No,
She might just be
I
putting
doubt
on
that.
Yeah, I
face
think when
just
they
to
go
be
up
like,
to the
"Okay."
top of those spiral staircase, I think she might
Yeah,
say,
very
listen,
much, yeah.
let's
I
just
believe what you're
pretend."
saying, and I
Yeah.
just want to
so,
feel out what
yeah.
Dad's really trying to do or something.
Right.
Maybe because it stinks because I want Viren to love his children, of course, but I'm like he just doesn't care, and he just doesn't care about his son. At
dark
least he
side,
just
doesn't
mocks him. He gets annoyed with him all the time. He has no
Yeah.
patience for him. Like that's horrible.
And he did say, I would have chosen the egg over my own life.
That's
So
right.
he's saying
Yeah.
to Claudia, you should have chosen the egg over your brother.
Yeah.
So predicting, I think maybe if Claudia doesn't believe Viren, maybe she'll play this game for a little bit, and then when something happens where Soren's life is on the line, maybe she'll turn on Viren. That's my prediction. We'll see. I kind of do believe she does believe her father. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes with Claudia, because I know she cares. She's compassionate, but again, with the dark magic thing with Viren, like look how he looked before he took that butterfly's life, and then he has the facade of looking normal again, but his soul is like just
darker
turning
and darker,
evil. Yeah.
Jeez.
And she doesn't know about the bug in his ear.
Yeah, that.
Oh, that nasty bug! I know.
That is rough
Yeah.
in his ear.
Sorry, I can't communicate anymore. I keep killing that thing. I have to keep sending me another one. And then Amaya actually getting tested, and now we see, of course, that she has a pure heart. And I was hoping the queen would be like, "Oh, wow, okay, well, maybe we can talk things out." But there's just so much bitterness between cultures, between species. At least she didn't kill her on the spot.
Right, yeah.
And
Right,
that
she
the
spared her
other
life.
one, defended her and said, no, we shouldn't do that. She saved me, or she had warrior's honor, she said. Great show, and I can't wait to watch more. I hope everything is okay, and hopefully she gets that note that Ethari sent out.
Oh,
that
yeah,
your
definitely.
that your young one's alive, so that way maybe she'll hold on. That would be cool to see. So yeah, so thank you guys for not spoiling it for us. We're loving watching the credits too, foreshadowing anything. But now we know where the opal necklaces came from, because again, I knew more about it because I do remember the first episode, but sometimes small details get missed or forgotten. And you guys were telling us that the necklace means something, and that necklace we've seen before with Renan in the first episode that we saw in the ending credits, because we saw the stranger elf before in the credits, which that was Ethari. And he had the necklace. So it looks like he forges stuff. Like he enchants spells into flowers. And he had all kinds of weapons on his wall. So it seems like he is some kind of blacksmith or something. And he can cast spells. Like he did the spell on the flower, and then he chanted the other one, the arrow that went out. Interesting. So can't wait to watch more. So thank you so much for watching. And see you very soon as always. Bye guys.